What's going on, guys? Michael Harris here, coming at you today with another video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about if dropshipping is dead. One of the biggest questions beginners have is it worth it anymore to do dropshipping? Is there too much competition? Is it too flooded? Is there any way to even possibly make money anymore? Because it seems like everyone's doing it. So we're going to break that down in this video today. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because at 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away a completely done for you Shopify store along with my advertising strategy that I use to scale from zero to over $9,000 a day using Google Shopping. So make sure you subscribe, because you're not going to want to miss that.
Too many thoughts on my mind, I can't sleep at night, so I just keep writing. I don't need no help, I don't need opinions, so don't waste my time then. I just been living online.
Alright, so in this video, like I said, we're going to be talking about if it's even worth it anymore to do dropshipping, right? Like, if you're just coming into this and you search anything on YouTube about dropshipping or Google in general, it seems like everyone is dropshipping these days, and it seems like it might not even be worth it to do it anymore, you know? So I want to give you guys a breakdown of like what it takes in today's day and age going into 2020, and some of the key pointers that will help you be successful. So first of all, yes, it is still worth it to do dropshipping. You can make a lot of money. I just got done doing $9,000 a day in my Shopify store through Q4, and that was at a 30% profit margin. So like, yes, you can still make money, but you do have to know what you're doing in today's day and age. So what do I mean by that? I mean, there are a lot of people teaching you that it's still okay to dropship off of AliExpress with really long shipping times. And there's still a lot of people that think that that works, and it just doesn't work anymore, guys. Like, I can order something on Amazon, and the chances are pretty good that it would be here by tomorrow, if not the next day. So having shipping times that take 12 to 20 days, it just doesn't work anymore. Like, it's just not something you can do. And sure, we all learn, and I started there too, but like, the more you learn, the more you realize that like that's just not how a business works. And if you're really getting up high into like $1,000 a day, 5,000, 10,000, whatever, using AliExpress or suppliers in China, however you're ordering it from, whatever website, you're going to find out really fast. People do not hesitate to file fraudulent charges with their bank and file a chargeback with your company. And that is like the quickest way to be shut down, is just have your payment gateway ripped out from under you because you got too many chargebacks from shipping times taking too long. So the first thing I want to talk about is what the number one thing it takes is fast shipping, okay? You have to have fast shipping if you want to be successful in 2020 with dropshipping. And if you don't have fast shipping, then you're not going to be successful. You cannot do this anymore with AliExpress and 12 to 20 or even 30-day shipping times. So we're going to get more into that later in this video, and you're definitely going to want to hear that, because I'm going to give you guys a few pointers that I don't think a lot of people know about with AliExpress and with shipping times that are available. Also in this video, I want to go over like if dropshipping is even a legitimate business model, because a lot of people think that like I think a lot of people feel like they're scamming people, or they're like taking money from people for something they could just go buy from another wholesale supplier or whatever. So I want to kind of break that down for you guys too, and let you know my opinion and let you know what I do and like how it is okay to be doing this. And then kind of to finish off the video, I just want to talk about the pros of dropshipping, what's good about it, and also the cons of dropshipping, what's bad about it. So we'll get into that later on towards the end of this video. So first of all, to answer the question, dropshipping is not dead. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. There are massive companies that are doing dropshipping. Walmart is doing dropshipping. I'm pretty sure if you look at Walmart Google Shopping ads, they have the same stuff that people are dropshipping on from AliExpress from. I'm assuming that they're ordering it in bulk. I don't really know how it works, but you can tell with a little bit of research that even the big name brands are doing dropshipping, and they don't sell the same stuff in the stores that they sell online. So something's up with that. Dropshipping is not dead. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. However, you do need to step your game up in 2020 if you want to be successful. So let's go ahead and get more into this video. So first of all, what it takes to be successful with dropshipping. Like I mentioned earlier, fast shipping times. Like, to me, that's like number one, is it has to be fast shipping if you're going to do it. Otherwise, don't do it. If your shipping times are 12 to 20 to 30 days or longer, it just doesn't work anymore, guys. Like, I don't care what your favorite guru is telling you. It doesn't work. Like, it just doesn't work. People get mad as hell. They ask you all the time where their product is. Then you have to hire more support people to answer the questions. Like, I've already been there. I've already been through that. Just listen to me. If you're drop shipping off AliExpress and if it's coming from China, don't even bother. Like, maybe you can get away with a couple 50 to 100 orders, but after that, don't even do it. Like, don't even do it in the first place. Just take my word for it. Later on, I'll do videos on how to find faster suppliers, faster shipping times, stuff like that. But for right now, I'm just going to kind of keep this at surface level topics. A few other things that it takes in today's day and age, in 2020, it does take a minimal investment. You don't have to invest a lot, but there's a lot of people out there that will say, oh, you can get started making money online for no money and blah, blah, blah. This is a legitimate business. Like, it takes work, it takes an investment to get this going, and like, it does cost money. I would say all in all, like, if you are familiar and you've studied and you've researched and maybe you've taken a course on how to do online advertising, all in all, you could probably start with Google Ads with maybe $500 at the most, at the very most, to learn what you're doing and then be profitable right after that. Especially if you follow what I'm going to teach you guys on YouTube, there's no way you can go wrong. That $500 is nothing compared to big box stores and physical locations and other businesses that you can start, which I'll get into later in this video. That's another topic we'll be going over in this video. So, minimal investment. It does take a minimal investment. There's people that started with less than $100 and had success. I mean, I spent a lot of money when I got started, but I had no idea what I was doing. I was also using Facebook, which I don't really recommend if you're a brand new beginner watching this video. I would always recommend starting with Google Shopping because it's hot traffic. Again, we'll get into those topics later. However, you do need a minimal investment. Don't listen to your favorite guru that says, oh, you can start now with no money and you can be successful tomorrow and make tens of thousands of dollars. That's just not how it works. The other thing you're going to need is once you get up to about $1,000 a day or so, probably even sooner, is you're going to need to start hiring a team to help you. People will email you no matter what you do. They will email you and you will have to reply to them. Otherwise, if you don't offer customer support, then people will start charging back from you. I think honestly a lot of people just want to know that there's a real person on the other side of their order that they just placed. And like, no matter what you do, no matter how simple you make it, no matter how automated you make it, you still have to have customer support. Also, you should be hiring out and fulfilling positions for people sending your order and updating the tracking information and stuff with your suppliers, because you want to be able to focus on getting more sales with your Shopify stores and doing your Google ads or whatever kind of advertisements you're running. I don't know. But you should, once you're making profit and once you're close to like $1,000 a day or somewhere around there, you will need a team to help you. And I think there's like a really common misconception that like, oh, dropshipping is so easy, like I can do it, in an hour a day and I can make a bunch of money, like $25,000 a minute with no team or anybody behind me. And I guess if you really want to work like to the bone, you can do that on your own and just work like all day round, but you're going to be a lot smarter and a lot less burnt out if you hire a team with you. The next thing is it takes patience, and you have to have patience because you have to learn these things. Like, there's a lot of people that just give up on e-commerce and they miss out on huge opportunities because they just weren't patient enough. This entire industry has become flooded with people that say, oh, you can make money overnight, and like, yeah, you can, but it takes patience to get there, and it takes like dedication, and it takes like practice, and you have to have trial and error, and like you might get lucky, but like there was a period in time where I went like 6 or 7 months without getting a single sale because like I just couldn't find products, and like if had I given up, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. So like you have to have patience, and then that also leads me to you have to have dedication. You have to realize that like at the end of the day, this is still a business. Yeah, it's internet based, but like we have to have dedication to make it, and it's just like this with anything else. Any other type of way that you want to make extra money, it's not just going to come overnight, and it's not always going to be easy. So you have to be dedicated as well as patient. And then the last thing that it takes is you just have to have the will to succeed, because with the general population of people doing drop shipping everyone just kind of comes in and takes your products, and they like a winning product in like what most gurus and people's environments that they promote with dropshipping, winning products don't really hang around for that long. So like you have to be really fast, and you have to have the will to succeed, and you have to be able to go into it with like a longer term game plan of like eventually you want to start a niche store and then design your own product that nobody else can sell, or a scenario like that. So like the last topic of what it takes is dropshipping is not the end game. There's a lot of people that think that just dropshipping like random weird trending products is like you've made it when you've done that. No, you haven't made it. That's just the beginning, because now you should be investing your money into niche stores, and you should also be investing your money into your own products or your own like services or whatever. I don't know. It just opens the door to so much more once you have money coming in and once you've found success with your general stores. And so now what I want to talk about is if dropshipping is a legitimate business or not. In my opinion, it totally is. There's a lot of people that don't think it's like legitimate for whatever reason. I don't know why, but there's a lot, like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, there's a lot of big companies doing this too. And like there's people that say, oh, you're just ripping people off, and you know, you're making money off of people that don't know any better, and blah blah blah. Any time you pay money to anything, that someone's making money off of you. Like I don't care what it is. If you're going to the gas station, like you have to have gas for your car, or the bus you're riding has to have gas, or like whatever, I don't know. Anytime you're paying money, somebody's making money off of you. So like it's happening to you. It's happening to the person that's saying dropshipping isn't legitimate. You're being taken at the grocery store when you go to get groceries. You're being taken at the clothing store. Like those clothes cost like a penny to make, and you're buying them for like $100 for a t-shirt or whatever. Like go to the grocery store and fill your cart up. It costs like $175 to $300, and it probably does not cost anywhere near that for the grocery store to put that in their store. So you are not doing anything different than any other company that's ever been in the history of man has ever done. You're just marking products up, and like if that person that just bought from you that you made a sale from is really that mad about it, then they can just go do the same thing that you're doing. They can go buy from Alibaba, and like that's one of like millions of people that buy stuff online. Like who cares about those people that are saying dropshipping's dead or dropshipping is ripping people off or whatever? Like people that say this isn't a legitimate business are the ones that are not going to go anywhere in life, and are the ones that say that everything's a scam, and like you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that and blah blah blah. And like just ignore those people, because you can make really good money. This is a legitimate business practice as long as you're doing it right with fast shipping, and you're not like taking like a year to send people's products and stuff. This is like a legitimate business model, and I myself, as well as many other people, have made money doing this. Like it is a legitimate business practice, and I can't stress it enough. You go to the grocery store or whatever, like you have to spend money. You watching this video, anybody that's told you dropshipping isn't legitimate, you all have spent money at some point in time, and you've all been taken, and you've all been ripped off by something that you could have gotten cheaper somewhere else. Like that's just how society works in today's day and age, and that's how e-commerce works more specifically. So it is a legitimate business practice, and it is something that you can make money at and build a business from. So that kind of leads me to the next topic of like, a lot of people think that dropshipping, once you have a successful dropshipping store, you've made it, and that's like the end result, which really isn't the case in my opinion. Some people will argue with me on that, and like I get where they're coming from, but dropshipping should just be the beginning. Like you can start dropshipping and make a business with very minimal investment. Like you don't have to buy any inventory, and you can start turning a profit almost immediately if you know what you're doing. But you don't want to necessarily stop there, because eventually you want to private label your own products, and eventually you want to buy them in bulk and use Amazon or a 3PL warehouse to fulfill your orders even faster, which goes along with the shipping times I was talking about earlier. Eventually you want to take it to the next level, which would be wholesaling your products and getting even faster shipping times, because then you can use stuff like Amazon Prime or whatever to get like next day deliveries and stuff like that. You can also then split your inventory across the country that you're advertising to, and then use different fulfillment centers to send orders faster, stuff like that. So that's why it's like really important to understand that dropshipping is like just the beginning. After you've white labeled products or private labeled or whatever term you want to use, The next thing that you want to keep in mind is that you can also start to design your own products that like nobody else can sell. So like, for example, if you're selling watches, obviously you can private label a watch, or you can design your own specific watch that like nobody else has the rights to sell. Stuff like that. Maybe the watch isn't the best example, but products you can create and invest in your own are things that you can take your company to the next level with. So the next topic I want to talk about is starting an actual business using dropshipping and e-commerce versus a physical location or like a service-based business or something like that. If you're watching this video, you probably have like a general idea of all the different types of businesses out there, not just internet-based, things like services like window washing, lawn mowing, stuff like that, plumbers, electricians, all that, versus like retail box locations like Petco, Best Buy, Walmart, Target, all that kind of stuff. Dropshipping, you can literally start with like less than $1,000, less than $500, sometimes even less. You can start and turn a profit on like a very minimal investment. Like that money is nothing, guys. I remember when I worked in like a retail position a long time ago. This was like when I very first started thinking about starting businesses and stuff like that. The retail place was new. It was a big box store that had just gone in. Starting that location and filling all the inventory in that building the real estate they were actually in cost like $7 million for a brand new retail big name box store. And they don't turn a profit on that for like years to come, guys. So like people complaining about like, oh, it costs money to start drop shipping and blah, 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 and it's not legitimate, it's a scam. Like you literally are living in one of the best times to be alive for making a business, because you can start a business with no money, like essentially no money, not literally no money, but like less than $1,000, less than $500, less than $100, even if you know what you're doing. I don't know, depending on the niche and everything that you're selling. But like you can literally start a business with very minimal money, and that's important to keep in mind. If you go and you start a service-based business, let's say you're starting even like something cheap like a window washing company, and you buy like a ladder and you buy like squeegees and you buy like towels and stuff like that, it's going to be at least $500, if not $1,000. I don't know. If not $1,000, I have no idea. But you spend all that on supplies and you don't even like have any clients to wash windows yet. Now you got to get your name out there, probably by advertising or maybe going door to door. I don't know, spending a bunch of time walking around. But with your window washing company that you just tried to start, you're already in debt. You don't have any prospects, you don't have any windows you're washing, you're not really making any money, so then it takes even that much longer to get ahead and get your money back. And it goes the same for any other service-based business or like physical location business, is you have to fill it with inventory up front and making profit immediately, and you've already spent a bunch of money. So it's the same thing all the way across the board. Digital, then you already have a jump on anybody else who's ever started a business, because you don't have to own inventory up front. You can literally find a supplier and start sending products once you already take the order online. Like you don't have to have anything up front besides a little bit of budget to get started with advertising. So in today's day and age, it's like a really great time to be alive, in my opinion, because pretty much every single person already has what it takes to start a dropshipping store and to be successful with it. I hope you guys found this video useful. These are some of the key topics that I tell people if they're considering going into dropshipping, and these are a lot of my ideas that I had when I was going into dropshipping. So I hope you found a lot of good points in this video. Like I said earlier in the beginning, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to be giving away a done-for-you Shopify store, as well as my winning advertising strategy that I use to go from $0 to $9,000 a day. Once I hit 1,000 subscribers, that is going to be a random drawing. All you will have to do is create an ad account and turn your ads on. It will be full. The store will be full of winning products, so you're definitely not going to want to miss that. The drawing will be made from the 1,000 subscribers on the channel, will be picked randomly, and so you do not want to miss it. Make sure you subscribe right now. Also, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Comment below if there's any other topics you want me to think of. This is a fairly new channel, so I'm trying to get some ideas going on what you guys want to hear about. And so just let me know. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day.